watching YouTube videos in the background. I'm watching Jazzy. And I'm editing. And I took off my nails. I just want to get my hands separated for a little while. I was skeptical about doing it because I know that as soon as I do, I'm going to want to put them back on, but I just took them off because I can always get them back on. It's not a big deal, but I don't know. And it was on there, y'all. So. And it's not good to take your nails off yourself.
I'm going to say this whole
because y'all, excuse me,
right?
in my TV. Hold on for a second.
How many kids does your mom have?
Alright, y'all, I'm back. Well, you never know I left. I just went to go cut my TV down some because it's kind of loud. But the story of my life. I did get the kids off to school this morning. First of all, how y'all doing? Hey y'all, hey y'all. I haven't said that to y'all in a long time. Anyway, I am editing, and drinking coffee, second cup. No, that's not good. Y'all don't judge me. My edges ain't together. I don't know, but got the kids off to school this morning. That was okay. Today was the first day everything went without incident, meaning that both of the bus drivers didn't come at the same time, and there was no crying because the other sister missed the other sister. Everything just went smooth. So hopefully today goes well. I did have the IEP meeting yesterday with the school. Everything went well. Right now they're at a waiting period trying to see. I tried to call the IEP meeting before anything happened. It's usually the calm before the storm in the beginning of the school year. Everybody knows what I mean because everybody's trying to figure out everybody, and it just is what it is. But I tried to open up their minds and say, okay, it's new to you. You don't know her, so just be on the lookout. I mean, people like parents who have kids who have autism or any type of behavior disorder or intellectual disorder know, they know their child. So, and you can do your child different at home than what they can do at school. Their resources, they have resources, but sometimes their resources are limited, and they're limited in the things that they can do. So, anyway, moving on. I'm editing a video from the other day. I did that video from yesterday, and I ended that pretty crazy. But I'm going to try to be doing more vlogs, more cook with me's. I did cook yesterday. That's going to be on the end of the vlog that I did yesterday for dinner. And that's about it. I mean, I think I'm going to start doing some mukbangs for you guys. If there is anything that you wish to see me or my family do, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah. So, I ain't doing that, y'all. Just editing and watching YouTube videos. My kitchen is pretty much clean. And, y'all, but the thing about, I've been watching, like, my 3 faves, or 4 faves to watch. They kind of, diverse in their ways or their actions or just how they are. I watch Strong Mommy Chrissy. I watch Jazzy's Life. I watched Kiara, I think it's Life of Kiara. And I watch Gay Babe TV. Those are my top ones. I love Chrissy P. Love Chrissy P. Love Chrissy P. That's my girl. I would love to meet her. I also, I love B Love's Life. I mean, when you watch these people for so long, you feel like they're your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? I love B Love. Yeah. And those are my mains. And I started, I've been watching Soul for Tea for a long time. I want to meet Miss Tanya Waller. I want to meet her. She like my cousin auntie. She like my cousin auntie. I love Miss Tanya. Oh, she's so awesome. But those are the people that I watch like all the time. Now the people who I'm forced to watch is I'm forced to watch all the time is this. I think it's the Soto family. Why? Because I got 6-year-olds, and I'm forced to watch Ryan's Toy Review because I got 6-year-olds. It's weird saying they 6. My baby just turned 6 on September 5th. It's weird. But yeah, me and Marcel, let me see. Me, Mike, and Marcel, and my sister, and my cousins. Y'all done seen Shorty. All of us are going on a cruise at the end of the month. And we were kind of skeptical because we're going to the Bahamas, and Lord, please bless those families in the Bahamas who are really going through. I mean, I feel so bad for these people, and then a lot of them are being treated horribly. I mean, I can't imagine what they're going through. My prayers and thoughts are with them. There was a lot of people that were coming from the ravaged land over to Florida, and they made them get off the boat if they did not have a visa for the United States. And people had to get off the boat with their children in a place that looks like an atomic bomb hit it, and there's no resources, there's nothing. And they had to get off the boat. Just don't know what this world is coming to. It's like, it's crazy. It's sad that when people need help and they're desperate, it's like, what do you do? It's like, sorry, we can't help you. Like, it's just sad. It's just sad. They have nowhere to live. They have no electricity. They have no resources. It's all gone. But I just pray that God works something out for these people because they need help. But we are going to Nassau and not Freeport. Freeport is pretty bad, but we're going to Nassau. I was expecting for the cruise line to call us and say, I'm sorry, we're not going. We made our flights because we're leaving out of Miami. So you guys know I'm taking you with me as usual. And this is a cruise that I'm doing, with some family and some friends of Chrissy's life. So we should have a ball. That's what I'm planning on doing. And I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to take you on the plane flight. I'm going to take you, we land in Miami. I'm going to let you see everything. We're going to do what we do. I do have, 1, 2, 3. Everybody, besides a few people that's going on this trip, is my family. But everybody is my family, if you know what I mean. I mean blood family, like blood, our blood runs through, we got the same bloodline. Most of the people who are going on this trip have the same bloodline as me. Some of them don't, but they are family. They are just as important. Mike's best friend is going, and his wife Mimi. So Don and Mimi are going, and I can't wait to see them. This will be our first. I'm gonna call this a mini vacation because it's short. It's 4 days, 3 nights. So it's gonna be our first mini vacation together. So that ought to be interesting. And I get to see my little niece, and I believe my nephew's going too. So yeah, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited to be able to go on a mini vacation with not all of, but a big portion of my faves. This ought to be very interesting because all of us are crazy. Y'all gonna get to see Novi and Tina. Tina is Novi's sister. Y'all done seen Novi before. She crazy like me. So this ought to be interesting. But I'm just so bummed about this storm and what it did to these people. And I'm kind of feeling guilty and convicted because we're going there. And I don't know. It's just sad. But we're not going to, because you know the Bahamas consist of quite a few islands, and where we're going wasn't bad. It didn't tear Nassau up like it did Freeport and the other parts. So y'all pray for the Bahamas. Do that. I'm just rambling, y'all. I'm just rambling. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and get some editing done. Then I'm gonna go upstairs and put some. I'm thinking about going. Y'all, my washer went out. My wire. Y'all know how long it's been since I've been to the laundromat. I got a whole attitude, okay? A whole attitude. But my washer went out. I have a full-size washer dryer stackable. So it's a full-size washer at the bottom, full-size dryer at the top, but they're stacked. But they're stacked. And the washer went out, but the dryer still worked. So I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about just going to throw these clothes in the wash machine and come back and put them in my dryer. Could that be wrong? No? I didn't think so. But I don't feel like it. But I need to. Because I don't like clothes getting stacked up. Because when it gets stacked up, that's, you know, I don't feel like it. I ain't in the mood. Maybe I'll do it later. Yeah, maybe. But I'm going to finish editing, and I just ate me some toast and sausage. Still drinking on coffee, about to get me some water. Y'all know I got to have my water. So yeah, and then I'm about to jot down some things that I need to do. My mom told me that I need to start writing stuff down because I got a lot on my plate and a lot on my mind, and I tend to forget things, which I do. She telling the truth, y'all. I'm looking for a pen. She telling the truth, but she told me you need to get a. What did I do with my pen? She said you need to get you a notebook so you can write stuff down. So can y'all see that? I have a planner, and I actually bought this. It's a student planner. So it's something like what the kids need for school to write down the things. It says student planner, but I could care less. I could actually take the outside off, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not. And you know, it has the emergency. I don't know if y'all can see this. It has the emergency contact page in here, and then it tells you it's a 3-year reference calendar on one side, and the other side tells you the holidays, important holidays of the year. So this side tells you the, you know, a reference to the calendar for the next 3 years. And this one tells you the holidays and what day they're on. And then it gives you a page of special days. Then it gives you a map here of the time zones, which I think is pretty cool. Are you gonna focus? No? Yeah, okay. And then, you know, I fold down the pages as they come and go. And then, you know, you can just, the rest of it is just, you know, notes, things that, you know, for the month, you can just write down what you need. I mean, it's for students, but it works fine for me. So, I'm gonna take me some notes. Not really take notes, but write down some ideas of things that I need to do. Told you I'm trying to get consistent on this channel, and I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I just feel like, I was talking to my sister yesterday. I said, you know what? I said, I have 600. Let me check. I have, it's weird because I always want to put my password in, but then I have face recognition on my phone. My mom called me a few minutes ago. But anyway, I have, as of right now, I have 605 subscribers on my channel. I told my sister, I said, you know, I really fell off, and I wasn't very consistent. And I feel like if I got 605 subscribers with being so inconsistent, imagine how it would be if I really went head first and, you know, did this thing. Then I should be able to get, you know, where I want to be in no time. But I'm so grateful and humble to all the people who have been there since day one. All of the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully you'll find some content within my channel that is useful to you. I am just sharing my life, things that I do. I cook, I'm a mom. You know, I just do life, and that's what I show you. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I have issues just like everyone else, and I'm just willing to pull out the camera and show you guys. I'm aware that YouTube is a very judgmental zone. I have had my share so far, and I don't have that many subscribers, so I've had hate so far. But, sorry, that's my mom calling. But I have thick skin, and yeah. But I'm here for the long haul. If y'all are here with me, thank you guys for being here with me. And I'm gonna call my mom back, finish editing, and think about washing these clothes. And I'll talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, I'm still doing the same thing I've been doing. You can play. Marcel in there. Say what up to the fam. I don't know if they can see you.
What up?
He in there playing the game. What is that? 2K20. He had to have it. But as you can see, no, I'm still editing. I just came back from Sam's Club and I got me a little bit of sushi. Yes, I'm eating my sushi with a fork. No, I don't know how to use chopsticks. Don't come for me. Shut up, Tracy. My sister always talking. I'm having a little bit of water with my sushi, and I'm gonna keep editing until probably 1. I got like 3 videos to edit, but I don't think I'm gonna finish all 3. But I'm going to keep editing. And yeah. And tonight I am not cooking a lavish meal. My kids will be eating some chicken nuggets and either seasoned fries or wedges. That's what they gonna have, because that's what I feel like. But let me get back to work. Okay, we're going to start out with a pan with about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of oil, any type of oil you have that's virtually flavorless. I'm going to add in about 2 pounds of ground chicken. Now once I add my ground chicken in, I'm going to use my spatula and I try to break that up into as smaller pieces as I can get it. Y'all know me, I love the chopped meat. But yeah, I'm just gonna break that up real good so that when it fries up or it browns up, it'll be in small pieces, and it'll also speed up the process. Once it is almost all the way brown, then it's going to look like this. For some reason, my camera is not focusing well, so y'all get the idea. There you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep breaking that up and trying to get it to as small of pieces as I possibly can. And I went ahead and drained it, and that's what it looks like. And of course, you know, I'm going to go in with my old trusty, my onion and pepper blend. I'm going to, well, the hole in my bag was just a little bit too small, so I'm trying to open that up a little more so that I can pour some more in. And it's going to end up to be approximately a cup of the onion and pepper mixture. If you decide to use onions and peppers, I would use about a half to a whole green pepper and a small onion. Finely diced, of course, or you can cut it into pieces this size. It depends on your family's liking. My kids don't like big chunks a lot, but then sometimes they really don't mind it, so I just kept them this size. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix up the onion and pepper mixture into my ground chicken. Whenever I decided I wanted to grab the spatula and do it, y'all have to understand what goes on behind the scenes in my house. That's why I always do voiceovers, because my twins, boy oh boy, it's something else, I tell you. Now to this mixture, I'm gonna go ahead and add in about a teaspoon of garlic. As soon as I decide to grab the spatula again and mix that throughout. Of course, you know me, I'm still trying to chop up my ground meat into smaller pieces, but I just love to chop it meat, y'all. I don't know. But just go ahead and make sure that your garlic is mixed in well, and you should start to smell it here soon, because you know garlic gives off a wonderful fragrance once it hits the heat from your pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that through just until it's combined, and I'm just gonna let it sit for a little while, just so that everything can start to soften up. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and add some Worcestershire sauce, or Worcestershire, or however you pronounce it, the W sauce. Going to add about 5 or 6 shakes of that, not too much, because it can become very overpowering. So all I'm doing right now is seasoning up my meat mixture here. Now to that, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of black pepper. Make sure you season to your taste. If you like more seasoning, add more seasoning. If not, you don't even have to add any, because a lot of your ingredients already have seasoning. I'm going to go in with just a tiny bit of pepper. That's about maybe a little less than 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. Of salt, because everything else has salt in it. I have some granulated onion right here. I'm gonna add that in, or excuse me, onion powder. Just gonna add a little bit of that in to enhance that flavor. So now we're gonna go ahead and go over to our pan. And that is all the seasoning that I really added to that, because the rest of the ingredients is going to have seasoning to them or in them. So I'm going to go ahead and take that meat mixture that I just made on the stove, and I'm going to go ahead and empty it into a 9x13 pan. As you know, I did use 2 pounds of ground chicken, and I'm going to go ahead and, make that as level as possible. Y'all don't mind that pan in the background. My family had some French fries and stuff earlier, so yeah, I didn't feel like cleaning it up, so don't judge me. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and make an even layer of that meat mixture. Make sure you get it in the corners too, because you don't want people to get a scoop and be missing some meat. It's not gonna be a good day. So now to this, I'm going to end up adding in this whole large can of cream of chicken. Now you can add cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, or cream of celery, or you can add a half a can of each. I thought that I wasn't going to need this whole can, but by the size of the pan that I'm using, I ended up using the entire can. As you see, I'm trying to ration it out. I'm like, maybe I might need this amount. But then when I start to spread it over my mixture, I noticed that I was going to basically need the whole can. But I'm telling you guys, if you use half a can of cream of chicken and a half a can of cream of celery, that will set it off a little more. I mean, if you want to use a half a can of cream of chicken and not a half a can, but a small can of those, you can. Use a small can of cream of mushroom, along with this. I'm just saying. But something about that cream of celery, y'all. If I had a can, I want to only use half of this and use the other half of cream of celery. Something about that cream of celery. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and empty this can. And I'm going to spread it out in an even layer, or as even as I can possibly get it, over top this meat mixture. So this is the reason I didn't use that much salt, you guys, because the cream soups have a lot of salt in them already. So there you go. So now is your time to try to get your kids to eat vegetables. Even though this is a very flavorful dish, you can slide some vegetables in on them, y'all. So right here I have a can of cut green beans, so I'm going to add that in. If I had a can of sliced carrots, I would have added that in. Any vegetable that you want to just slide in there on the slide, I would do that. Spread it out as best you can. All I had was one small, I believe it's a 15-ounce can of the cut green beans, and I just went ahead and added them in there. I went ahead and rinsed them off and drained them before I added them in. You don't want all that salty water or saltiness in your dish. It's already salty enough. So you're going to take any type of cheese you have. Of course, y'all know I still have some of this Fiesta blend. And I'm just going to add a thin layer of cheese underneath this. You don't need a thick layer. You really don't. Just a little thin layer just to cover it up. Keep it all nice and warm while it's in there in the oven. Making sure that everything has everything. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my tater tots. And you're going to try to add your tater tots in an even layer as possible. You don't have to line them up so they're perfectly straight, but you can. I'm not in the business of doing that, so I'm just going to grab handfuls and try to fill in any open spots that I find. So just make sure, even if you just dump them up there, just make sure that they're in a single layer, because you want them to be able to cook and brown evenly. So here I am going in trying to fill in the spots that don't have tater tots. And you want to nestle them down into that mixture as well. You know me, if I see something naked, I got to get in there. So give them a slight little push so that they're nestled, into that mixture underneath. And we're going to go back in with just a very, very lighter layer of cheese than you did underneath. Just a lighter layer of cheese. Nothing much, just a little bit. So, you want the inside to be pretty and the outside to be pretty. So now we're putting a dress on her. No, I'm joking. We're going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of parsley flakes over the top just for a little color. Make it look pretty. Let me let y'all get in there. Look, isn't it pretty? Y'all see what parsley flakes do? They make everything so pretty. Then we're going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, just until it's golden brown and the tater tots are cooked through. And this is what you come out with. This is a delicious dish. Your kids will like this. Not only do they get tater tots, but deep down inside there's a lot of nutrition as well. I'm just going to give you guys just a little skin over, a little look. And we're going to go ahead and allow this to cool for at least 15 minutes, because that cream soup is underneath there and it's scalding hot. And we want our gums after we finish this meal. So don't go try to cutting into it now, because it's like eating lava. So you want to at least allow it to cool for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and plate it up for you guys and show you what it looks like. Now don't judge me. Yes, I do feed my kids on the paper plates. Why? Because I don't feel like washing dishes. But this dish right here makes this paper plate look like china. Look at it. It is so good, y'all. I ask you to please try and make this dish for your family one night. They will enjoy it. They will enjoy it. I want to thank you for joining me as I cooked my dinner for my family. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and in the comment section below, if you want me to make a dish for you, just go ahead and post it down there. Talk to you later. Peace.